Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, let's say hi to a few people. There is Wendy at
I
Hard
don't
Nap
wanna.
Farms. Huh?
So what if I don't wanna
Well, too bad.
do it anyway?
Yeah, do it anyway. We have sunshine, so I'm out working my hind end off. I will be back. Okay. There is Brother Troy Sutton. Would anyone be surprised that the entire Leonard clan are blessed to me? No, I'm not surprised. There is Musgrave Family Farm. Hello, hello. There's Lori, Off Grid World. Hello, hello. She said she'll be back in 10 minutes, so she
That
should be back.
was 13 minutes ago.
Yeah, that
Or
was early.
14 minutes
There's
ago.
Cassie's Kitchen Creations. Y'all, if y'all have not seen the video that she did for Leonard Mountain Homestead, go check it out. She did an awesome job on that. So thank you, Cassie, for doing that for us. There is Brother Jeff. Hello.
Jeff.
Jeffa. Everybody's saying hello. There is Ohio Valley Prepping. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Off Grid World is back. Yes. There's Rhonda Dotson. Hi, Rhonda. There is Tina, Rainy Ridge. Hello, hello. There's Lori's Prepping for Heaven. Hello, Lori. Said Chris and Amy. Good to see you. There you go. You're very welcome. Let's see. She's saying hello to everybody in chat. There is Courtney, RNC Acres. Hello, Courtney. Welcome in. Welcome in. Y'all, so y'all didn't know, I joined a gym. And this is what, day 3, right?
Sure.
I think it's day 3. I think it is. I think it's day 3 of being in the gym. There's Christopher's hand. And let me tell you, I'm starting to get sore. I am. But I'm not as sore as I thought I would be, because I go into the sauna and I move my, my arms. I'm doing a little few workout moves inside the sauna, just to loosen my muscles before I go and work out. Because I heard that if you use the sauna, the heat one, not the wet one, but the one with the heat, it helps with your muscle soreness and circulation and all that other good stuff. So yeah. Lori said she don't want to forget anybody. Let's see. Yes, that's what I was explaining. Sorry, I'm behind. There is Scotty. Hi, Scotty. How are you doing? With all of the health stuff. There is Sister Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm still working, so just listening. All righty. Swimming is great. Works everything and less stress on the body. I haven't used the pool yet because the gym that I do go to has the the jacuzzi, and it has the pool in it, but I haven't used the pool yet. I usually just go in and use the equipment. But working out with Chris, I go around and look at different workout machines, and get his advice, basically, I guess, on like how do you do this and what is it good for. Like, the machines have good pictures on them to show what it's what it's working out. So I don't use all the machines, I use some of the machines. And he uses different machines and more weight than I do. So yeah. There is 2026 Wichita YouTube meetup page. Hello, hello. I need the sauna for arthritis. Yes, you do, Mom. It feels really, really
I
good.
need the sauna for arthritis.
Amy, after a week, you will be fine. Soak in dead sea salt or till aches and pains. Thank you for that information. Like I said, I go in there and I sit in the sauna before I work out, and I do a few workouts, move my joints and everything, and you could feel like the heat on the muscles and stuff. So it feels
I
really,
don't
really
need a
good.
sauna. I work in 150-degree attics, so
Yes, yes.
that's a sauna.
Ryan and I used to work out together. Form is important, and you can hurt yourself, or you can hurt yourself. Yes. That's why when I was using the machine today, I used a different machine today. Um, it works out um, my back end, and I had to make sure that my feet are properly put in the spot before I push back on the
What's
machine.
nice about the machines is it puts you in the correct
Yeah.
position. You can do the same exercises with the free weights, but then you're just playing around a big hunk of metal.
Yeah.
On the machine, you sit here, you put your arms there, you do blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
It puts you in the right position.
Mm-hmm.
And
some of those machines, like I said, they have the picture on them to show us like how you're supposed to have your feet on, to begin with, and how it's supposed to end and stuff. And so I'm already good at the elliptical and the treadmill. That's self-explanatory. But when it comes to when you're working out your arms on some of those machines, um, it gets confusing, and I don't want to use it wrong because,
not so much confusing. I think the word you're thinking about is overwhelming.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. There you go.
There's a lot
because there's so much gym equipment
machines everywhere, and it's just overwhelming.
Yeah, it is very overwhelming. And as I'm using like the treadmills, the workout machines are right next to it. So I kind of watch how people use the machines.
Creeping on
I mean, it sounds like I'm creeping, but I'm really not.
Yeah,
I'm really not. No,
seriously.
seriously. I'm just trying. I'm trying to figure out how they're using that machine, because
that's the definition of creeping.
It's not creeping. I could watch a video and it wouldn't be.
They put that video on there to be watched. They did not go to the gym to be watched. It's creeping.
There's Jennifer Ocean Homestead. What she's saying is she's too bougie. Notice I spelt it right, Troy. To use a public pool, it would be like eating meat on a bone. No, I've actually gone inside the pool.
You just haven't lit.
But I haven't this time. I'm more focused on using some of the equipment more than I did the last time I worked out. And then incorporating more of the sauna, the wet and the dry sauna. So let's see. Just focus on a couple and get good at that, then move on to more. Slow and steady wins the race. Yes. But I also don't. I already told Chris, I'm not working so much of my arms. I am working my arms, but I'm not working them so much where I look like a bodybuilder arms. I don't want that. I just want a little more strength, because y'all, when I was doing the one where you grab you grab from both sides and you pull them in together like this. Yeah, no. I was like, I was shaking. I was like, okay, we're doing this one at a time. One at a time, y'all. That's what I'm doing. There is Marissa. Hello, Marissa. And I am not sure how you say the first part, but it's Moonwolf. Hello, welcome in. There is Charlene Grady. Hi, Charlene. And if people want to start dropping links for everybody, I would really appreciate. Let's see. There's Wanda Henry. Hi, Wanda Henry. Let me know. Okay, so like my Wi-Fi for some reason is just ridiculous. So if I start dropping off or I start doing certain things, let me know that, hey, you're frozen or whatever, because I don't want that to happen. I may have to just restart the whole internet. So it may not be that long of a live. Can y'all believe that? Let's see, everybody saying hello. Tina, thank you. Thank you so much for dropping links. That's okay. I had trouble with it for a few years, but most people call me Wolf. Well, welcome in, welcome in. There's been a couple little glitches, Amy. Okay.
Yeah. Golly.
Yeah. So, well, y'all, how's y'all's week been so far? I know it's Tuesday, but the weekend and all that other good stuff. Let me know how that's been. There is the jar. Hi, Jesse. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nothing major. There is Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead saying hello to everybody. I've been here before, but has been a bit. I was thinking so, but I wasn't sure because there's a lot of people who just drop in because
You got a lot of digging.
I don't have this in subscriber mode only. I don't.
Breaking your own darn
I
rules.
know.
What's wrong with
I
you?
know.
What is wrong?
So, crazy bus, always stuff to do.
Crazy bus. That's
Oh, crazy busy.
busy.
Crazy busy. Always. I
Golly.
can't read, y'all. I can't read
Moving
tonight.
too fast. You move so fast, the Y couldn't keep up.
I'm just sleeping. Of course you are, Marissa.
Who does that? 7 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, is that Peter? Is that Peter? I've seen it in other.
That would be his general vicinity.
Yes. Is that Peter? That's cool.
Where's my dinner, Marissa?
I know. Where's Dad's dinner? Well, now I know because I've seen it in several lives. The 2026 Wachita YouTube meetup. Washita. Well, I've seen it.
You've been in them mountains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
You thought it was a movie from Wrong Turn or Deliverance, but you've been in them.
Spending a lot of time fishing here on Cape Cod. Well, that is awesome. Just wondering if you have relatives in Lone Wolf, Oklahoma. I don't know. Oh, she said it was nothing. It was nothing special. And she said I fed you the other day.
No, you didn't.
That's what she said.
Is she wrong?
She said.
She's wrong.
Yeah.
James did.
She did. Ooh, he said James did. James fed your dad. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Like I told Faith, it's the third day, but it still feels, I feel good. Like my body feels different. I don't know if it's just because I'm moving now. I'm working out. I work out. Yeah. That's all.
You live with?
I know. Whoa, no, I got the food. He just cooked it, she said. Yes. Thank you for sharing, Cassie. Cassie is so awesome. Let's see. Apologize, sister. I'm outside watching the fire and not posting links. No, you are totally fine.
It'd be all right.
There's like a forest fire or something close to like 6 miles from her place. So yeah, it's kind of scary. But yeah, Cassie's creation did a phenomenal job on that video. Like I said, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out, share it. It's pretty cool. Not only because it's about Leonard Mountain Homestead, but because she did an awesome job on it. Mm-hmm. Yup, that's right. Jennifer, how's your house situation going? Are y'all still figuring stuff out? Yay! Just subscribe to Cassie's Creation. Thank you, thank you. We need to send Evelyn some of our rain, right? Oh, okay. So
It
on my
rained like a crazy person today.
did it?
Dude, in Broken Arrow at like 9:30, just the heavens opened up, and I had to sit in the van till 10:30 and just sit there and watch it rain and tree trying to blow over. I'm just sitting there like I'm getting paid. Like I couldn't do nothing.
Wow. I mean, it rained a little bit here, but not like
Oh no,
poured.
I should have took a video because
Wow.
it was biblical.
She said we'll gladly take it. I posted that short of the what we took the other day, and it has gone down since then.
Well,
But they're saying that we're supposed to get more rain at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So we'll see. We'll
we
see.
don't need no more.
We have so much rain. Supposed to start raining again tonight. Yep. I saw the news and they were saying that we're supposed to get some starting at like 2 o'clock in the morning. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were showing me something.
I was my phone,
Oh,
but not for any specific particular reason.
You're just showing your fancy little tripod thing.
You want to call it fancy?
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Listening while washing laundry and stuff, just waiting on the bank. Hopefully, we'll hear back this week. As soon as I have the official approval, I can close immediately. That is awesome. It's supposed to rain this weekend for us. Needed to finish filling water tanks for gardening. Oh, we've got so much rain here. It is so muddy. Um, the what is that? The river?
What you're short there, then?
Yeah, the river. No, that's a creek, but the other one, the river. I think that's a river,
Big
right?
Blue Bridge and Big
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's the Arkansas River.
Yeah, the Arkansas River. That is high. So, everyone share the video with your communities. Their channel link is provided in the description. Let's get them to 2K. Yay, right? I don't remember how far we are from 2K, but hey, when we get there, we'll get there. Yep. Thanks to you guys for sharing us out and commenting on our videos and um, leaving that like button. They just.
I'm tired.
I know, right? Okay, listen, we got up at 5 o'clock. We got up at 5 o'clock this morning. Noticed that it was supposed to storm. Okay. I think if we would have went to the gym, we would have been fine this morning. Because we're trying to get there in the morning.
Driving in the rain, and if we both go, I'm not driving you. I'm driving my van. So yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah. So it went this afternoon.
Meh.
It was still okay. I got there about 4, a little after 4, and then
I did not.
He did not. So I did like the sauna stuff and everything,
all the bougie stuff,
and then got on the treadmill, did the elliptical before he got there. So yeah.
I don't need a treadmill. I walk all day.
Let's see. Let's get me to 500. Let's get Lori to 500. How many do you have, Lori?
My next big goal on mine is 10.
How many do you have?
I don't know.
You don't 6. Even have content.
I didn't say I did.
You even have content when you want 6. And need a house you can afford, like way out of the price range. Pray and look at foreclosures. You just never know. I was watching. Oh, she's at 318. Hey, we all know what it's like to try and get to our first 500, what it's like to get to our first 1,000. So let's just keep sharing each other out, posting links and everything. Didn't even know that today was Tuesday. Hello, JS Genesis Designs. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let's see.
Wait one. Okay, wait. Welcome back.
I get up at 5 a.m., but I gotta sit and drink my coffee for a while. Hello, Ed, Whistle Stop Homestead. Hello, hello. Off Grid World, I will vibe with your channel after the live. That's awesome, y'all. Cassie does so many great videos for the community. I love seeing that. You know, everybody's sharing each other out. And like I say, watch the content. If you like what you see, I say share everybody out because I think you're all wonderful. That's just me. I like everybody's page. I like everybody's content. And when you interact with me, I know they're like interact, you know, with the people that comment and stuff. But if I do that, then I can't watch. I won't be watching other channels, and that's okay. You know, there may be people that watch it and don't leave a comment, and that's fine. So let's see. I'm right behind Grumpy. I'll catching her soon. Let's see. I'm thinking about doing videos again, but it's kind of hard when you go to work at 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. You can do it. You can do it, Ed. You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Hi, Mama. Let's see. Food videos are still a sore spot for me. I'm still very limited on what I can eat. I always comment to help the channels. There you go. Hello, Beth. And there is Figuring Out with Catfish. Hi, Bobby. Welcome in. Everybody's sharing each other out. I love it. Y'all, if y'all do not know any of the, there's some people that are like, I have so many people that I'm subscribed to and I don't need any more. But y'all, I am subscribed to, gosh, I've lost count now.
I lost count a long time ago.
I lost count a long time ago. There's a lot that I watch. And then, you know, I just cycle through.
You can't watch all of them in one
no.
day. It's like shift work. You have to work your way through.
Getting ready for bed, can't stay long. Well, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that.
I hate to tell you, Beth, but I'm in bed. And I'm yawning, so I'm hoping I don't fall asleep on the video.
Let's not fall asleep.
Well, as long as you stay away,
no.
I'll just slide down. And...
No, you're not allowed to fall asleep. Nope. So I watch as much as I can. It's hard to keep up. Yes. Like I said, I'm behind on some of the people, but I still get to
and there ain't no
everybody
shade because
no,
I'm not one of those people that like gripe because somebody couldn't get to my channel or our channel or your channel. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care enough to worry about it. Like if you're gonna watch it, great. If you're not,
hi, Avid,
or whatever, I don't care enough.
Ohio Valley Prepping. I got too many overlapping lives. Yeah, like right now, Sergeant Talks TV is happening. Yep. So when we go a little bit later, we get some of those people that come in. So, but that's okay. Like I said on our last video, I don't force anybody to stay here. If you don't like our content, don't stay here. That's fine. Because there is a lot of people that have great content, you know? And so if you're not liking what we're putting, it's okay. And you don't even have to tell me that you left.
Right.
Work is crazy this week. Live on patrol is at our department. Everyone is in crazy mode. Yeah. But y'all keep sharing those links. If you don't know somebody that is in the chat and they're dropping that link, go watch. And if you hit that subscribe button for them, watch something, hit the like button, leave a comment, you know. And I'm still good. I'm still good at replying to everybody. that's my enjoyment. Y'all, I don't have a job outside of the homestead. I don't. I stay home. Animals are my business. So, and YouTube is my business, you know. So I take my time and I watch some videos for you guys. So, that's why it's so easy for me to watch so many videos when else can't, is because I don't.
Some of us have to go to work.
Yeah, this is my work. I watch and support the community, and then I'm editing videos and I'm putting it out. So I love seeing the grandbabies. They bring such joy. Oh, yeah. We love having the grandbabies on, on the videos and stuff. And uh, pretty soon we're going to have to bring Corbin back. Yeah. And then I'll just take him to his mama later. Oh, I forgot to mention to you, I joined the volunteer fire department. Oh, that is awesome. That's awesome, Ed. Congratulations. Hi, Bowen. Welcome in. Wait, there's donuts? No. Amy, you need smaller windows. I need smaller windows? I need smaller windows.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Just up to Whistle and Rainy. Awesome. See, I like when people find new people to subscribe to. Like I said, leave a comment, because I've learned that if you leave a comment and I go and check to see if I'm still subscribed to that channel, and I'll check you out. If it's a new one that say, "Hey, I'm new here. I've come from this person," I go make sure and I go check their channel out, because if they're supporting me, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna support them. Does that make some sense? That's a lot of work too. Yes, it is. There is Treasure Hunter Neil. Hello, hello. I left Amy, but I'm back. Well, thanks for returning, Mom. Hey, wait, there's donuts? No, there's not. It's not donuts, but it's a muffin. It's almost gone. There's a muffin. Faith had a donut. She's the one that got a donut. Yeah, she did. She did. Everybody's saying hello. It's hard to keep up with all the lives when you have lots of subs. Yep. Yep. So, I don't expect everybody to stay here as many hours as we stay on. Um, it's nice for people to watch replay. Hey, hit the replay if you're watching on replay. Hashtag replay and watch what you missed. uh, Everybody's saying hello to each other. I'm tired. I'm about to fall asleep. Well, Neil, you have a good night rest. Night all. Chris, I'm going to bed. Ha. Good night, JS Genesis. If he does fall asleep, just tug his beard, right? Dang it, I heard there was donuts. I don't know where you heard there was donuts. There's not donuts, but I have a muffin. Yep. Let's see. I need people to come to my place and pick up all this pecan wood that I have. It needs to go away. JS just subbed. Good night. Lori, you are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to put the invite link here, because I'm not going to promise y'all for 3 hours tonight. I'm just not. Don't look at me like that. I'm telling you right now, I'm not promising you 3 hours. I'm tired. I, so, but I would still like for people to come up on panel and say, hey. Okay, 4 hours. No, not 4 hours. I wish I could get some of that pecan wood. Everybody saying hello to each other. Yes. I'm going to pin that to the top right quick. I should turn this down.
Mhm.
Doop, 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 doop. Oh, I'm exhausted and have to water the garden. It's just been one of those, I guess, one of those weeks of, hey, let's have a nice live. May not be that long. So, well, hello, Ed. I
Chris
don't
looks like he's falling asleep.
I I don't think Ed's been on our live. This may be the first time you've come up.
It is.
Well, thank you for stopping in.
Well, I
What's
wanted to
up,
say hi.
man?
Getting ready to go to work again. These nights
Well,
are killing me. But when I say I have pecan wood that I need to get rid of, let me show you something.
oh, you ain't joking. Look at all
Starts
that wood.
right here, goes all the way back there. And that's not even the stuff I got already split. And my splitter died.
Mm.
The
Oh
pull cord.
no.
See, I still got all that still to stack right there over yonder. It needs to go away. So you and Chris need to come and pick all this big stuff up. It's good for smoking. Come on.
Uh
I was trying to
yeah.
I was trying to
There
get
was
Rainy Ridge to come down and get it. They can make slabs out
somebody.
of this stuff.
Uh-oh.
So I just figured I'd sit outside today.
If only you weren't so far away, we would come and get some of that. That's what Tina said.
I'm only in Texas.
Only. He's only in Texas, y'all.
I'm like an hour and a half away from Pinecone Fest,
Nice.
but I won't
Which
be
way?
going that way.
South of Pinecone or north of Pinecone, or
I think south. I'm south of it.
so that's an hour and a half more than it took us to get to Pinecone.
You guys live way out there.
Beth says, Tina, it's worth the trip.
Right.
She said Texas is a big state, LOL.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm for me to hit Dallas, it's like an hour and 24 minutes for me to get to Dallas. 2 hours. When I went down to the Texas meetup that they had here, it took me 2 hours to get there. That guy looks familiar.
Hi, Avid.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Me? I've just been
Me?
working. I just like crawling in windows.
Yeah. But no, the
How
county's
much
on me to get
pecan
rid of
wood
this
do you
wood.
have?
Do what?
How much pecan wood do you have?
You didn't see it? Hold on.
No, I mean how much do you have? I seen how much. I seen how much is on the ground. But how big are those big giant logs?
Oh, I have let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 huge logs that are still need to be chopped up, but my chainsaw is not big enough.
Right.
Those are the ones that are still need to be cut down.
Yeah.
Then I got that pile that needs to be split along with some of these other pieces. I only have a 24-inch chainsaw. It won't cut through all this. I need a bigger one.
Actually, a 24-inch you can cut through it if you do it right.
Yeah, cut half of it one way, then try to flip this thing and go the other way. You know how heavy
Right.
these things are? My
Uh-huh.
F350 can move them. I did this the beginning of the year. See my chain right here? It's trapped underneath this wood. I rolled it right over on top of the hook, so I can't get it out.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got
And
to
then
roll it over again.
that big beast right there, I got to put a battery in it. But yeah, I've even donated. I told one
Meadow paratrooper, welcome in, welcome in.
I told one guy that works for our county, you can have all you want. He goes, how much? I go, you come and pick it up. Oh, that's too much. He goes, you need to deliver it. Then, okay, then you're going to pay for my gas. Oh, no, I can't do that. Then you can't have the wood. I was giving it to him free of
Giving
charge.
away free. All you have to do is use the gas to come and get it. But where are
Exactly.
you anyway? You in Oklahoma?
No, I'm in Texas.
Well, that's an 8-hour drive for me.
Yeah.
8-9 hour drive.
For me to go to, what was that last meetup you went to, Amy? That was in Oklahoma, wasn't it?
Yes, Mid America.
Yeah, that's a 6.5 hour drive for me.
Oh,
About an hour
that's easy.
tomorrow.
6-hour
It's
drive
about
for
an hour
me.
from our house.
Yeah. But with my little pickup truck acting up, I know it can make it. I just got to redo the battery and all that crap on it.
Oh, I know my Dodge Ram can make it, but I'd have to get me a 36-foot trailer for all that wood.
At least a 16-foot.
No, 36-foot. Because if I'm going to take a load of wood, I'm going to fill that 36-foot up a good 4.5 foot tall.
Find a trailer. Let's go. I'll help you load it. I'll figure it out. I'll try some kind of a lifting mechanism, something. It's got to go because
I just
you
wanted
see
to
the house
go.
behind me. Let me show you this house. And I do have videos on this house. But my house is old. It's older than probably Chris, Amy, and me put together. Because they're young pups.
Oh, you living me out because you know I'm old, right?
I'll be 59 this year or next
Oh,
year.
you're younger than me.
Yeah. But see, this is my house. This half right here where the window is was built in 1940. That part of the house was built in 1930. Believe it or not, there's a septic tank sitting right underneath this house. That's how old this house is. I want to tear this down. And where all that wood's sitting right over there, I want to build a 20 by 20 tiny home. So I can tear this one down and build me a 30 by 35 house right there. It'll take time.
I wouldn't take apart that antique house.
I have to. There's no choice. There's the wood that's running and holding the walls up. Part of it's missing or it's rotting out.
Oh, okay. But how's
Some
the
of the floors,
foundation look?
it's sitting up on blocks. My house is the only house that has to sit up on blocks because of an old folks home that sits right there behind me. They put their property up so high, all the water runs off and comes through my yard, up underneath my house. I got a fishing pond in front of my house when it rains.
Do you have a tractor? Hey, Teresa.
Nope. Trust me, if I
You
had
Good
don't have no
night,
tractor.
Beth.
trust
Hi,
me,
Teresa Jukowitz. Welcome in.
I wouldn't have to worry about this wood. I can move it. But see,
No, I was going to say if you had the tractor with a bucket on it, you can make a little trough to where you could, in a low spot of your yard, make a trough to where they're going to the back trees where water drain out that way.
you see where that shed is right there?
Uh-huh.
Right behind it, I'm going to build a retaining wall to stop the
Okay.
water from coming down through. And then I'm going to add dirt, probably 3 to 4 inches of dirt in this backyard. But see, for me to tear right there where that part of the tree splits and goes that way or goes straight up, I'm cutting that shed off, redoing it. Just for me to redo just the plywood is $800. Just to put
What you need, what
2,
you actually
4.
need is one of those sawmills that like White Rock Homestead has, so you can use those logs for lathes for
Yeah.
your wood.
Yeah, $3,000 for a freaking sawmill. If I had that
You
kind of
got
money,
the
we'd
wood.
all have one. But I just can't believe the material. Like when I tear this house down, Chris would know. if he does a lot of building or any woodworking. Rainy Ridge definitely would know. This is
I
real
know a little
lumber.
bit about woodworking.
Yeah, but this is real lumber in this house. It ain't that fake crap that
Mm-hmm.
we have now. This is all sawmill cut lumber. When I
Right,
tear, I'm going to tear
right.
it down piece by piece. Like the roof, the rafters are good on most of this, but it's 2 sections of rafters. So I'm going to try to make one long roof line with them. I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm going to keep all the wood out of here and use it.
Palmetto, there's Alaskan chainsaw mills. They're really easy to use. You just got to know how to use it.
Yeah,
It's chainsaw mills are a lot cheaper to buy and get because you can cut your wood the thickness and depth you want,
right.
and
See
it's a lot cheaper to buy.
if you guys ever watched my videos when I put in sketchy tree work, you should go back and watch one. Amy
You
would
got to
probably get a
remind me
kick
of
out of
backlash
that.
fishermen.
But see this tree right here? That's in my front yard. It's leaning towards the road. Well, the county comes out and they dig that trench up right there.
Yeah, and they cut the roots.
Oh, they made this bigger than what it used to be. They cut half
Mm-hmm.
tree roots. So it's leaning towards the street. I'm going to climb this and I'm scared of heights with a chainsaw and I'm going to piece this thing out. But like I said, I'm petrified of heights. Chris, I may need to come down and hold the rope around my waist because I'm going to need help because see that big tree right there?
Mm-hmm.
See how tall that is?
Uh-huh. That's almost
Well, they want
90 feet.
$1,000 just to cut it to the ground. No cleanup,
What?
no nothing. Just drop it. I already talked to my neighbor. We're gonna drop tree limbs in her yard. I'm gonna clean it up. $1,000. Well, I think I can get over being scared of heights if I have someone holding the rope around my waist.
Yeah.
Sounds like a road trip, babe.
And I don't ask for no one's help. I'm just kidding about Chris coming down, by the way. But that's a regular
Very good.
hardwood tree. That's a regular hardwood tree that I can use if I can ever get a fireplace for my, a fire stove. I'm gonna have to climb that thing and cut it down.
The pecan. Hey, do you have a smoker or anything?
I have this one.
An offset wood smoker?
Yeah, that's an offset wood smoker there. Then I got a pellet one that was given to me before I left Oklahoma, which sits. Well, you can't see it.
You
Stupid light.
got good. Hey, you got plenty of good barbecue wood.
That's what all this pecan is.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That pecan's all that good offset wood smoker wood.
But Abbott, let me ask
You
you a
could be
question.
smoking meats and cheeses for weeks on
Let me
end.
ask you a question. What crazy person needs that much freaking wood to smoke with?
No comment.
I wish you guys.
Hi, Paul.
I wish you guys did. Everybody did live a little bit closer, because I'm
If
telling
I
you,
live close, hey, I got a
You got-
pellet smoker and I got an offset wood smoker, and
Yeah,
I can't
but
keep
I'm just
I
trying
can't
to.
keep wood run from my offset wood smoker.
Yeah. See, well, this
What's
tree
that to
got blown over on my neighbor's house, so they brought it over to me.
I got an offset wood smoker I can't keep wood for.
I got plenty for you. But it is what it is.
Well, Lori was in the basement, but the devices are not connected now. So
Yeah, she couldn't get her mic to cooperate.
yeah, well, I saw her for a second, and then now it's saying device is not connected. So something happened.
Yeah, she was having problems with her camera and her mic connecting to
Yeah, I
StreamYard.
said hi, Paul.
Okay.
But hey, I know if I went down there and filled up my truck in that trailer full of wood, I'd have about 30 addresses to stop by on the way back home. I probably wouldn't have no wood at all.
I would help anybody load it. If they don't live too far away, I'll load the back of my pickup truck. I'll clean out the back of my little 5-foot trailer. I'll put wood on the sides of it, put as much as I can in there just to get rid of
Yeah,
it.
but for me
Because I
to
need to
even think about
understand it.
loading up the back of my truck, I'd have to take all my fishing gear out of the bed of the truck just to make room for firewood.
Well, I'd have to take a toolbox. I got a small little
Then
S10
I'd have
pickup.
to, then I'd have to take the tonneau bed cover off my truck.
Yeah.
But think
But-
about all the wood you'd have, Avid.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you know how much hey, you know how many addresses I'd have by the time I left Texas? Saying stop
Tell
by
them to-
here.
Tell them to come with you. I can line up 30 cars out here. I'm with the volunteer fire department. I got connections. We could block off the road.
Oh, hey, I'd block off the road just with my truck and trailer.
Hell, I could even put my pickup truck out there with my lights on, which you guys have not seen. I did this for Father's Day for myself. And funny part about it is I drove by the sheriff to
I've
a
never had a
call.
wood splitter.
I have a wood splitter my neighbor gave me, but the pull cord came apart and it's a weird, got these weird little half moon brackets in it that's supposed to turn it. I can't
Yeah.
figure it out. I can't figure it out.
Well,
I
that's
checked
easy.
it out.
Hey,
No,
Paul
it's not,
Case.
at least not for me. You gotta be smarter than the average bear. And right now, I'm too tired. Check this out. I'm gonna show you guys something. If I can gouge. I brought, as you can tell, I bought red and white lights to put in my truck for the fire department, right?
That ain't red and white. That's red and blue.
Through Amazon. And they send me these.
Cop lights.
Exactly. And you want to hear something funny? It's not against the law. They changed it. So now I have, there's the back.
You know how I used to split wood?
Yeah, with an axe.
A double bit axe and the splitting maul.
Exactly. I got both. But when you go to work at 10 o'clock at night to 8:30 in the morning, what do you want to do? Really come home and split wood?
Hey, I do graveyard shifts myself. I go from 11 to 7.
They're blue and red.
Yeah.
That is annoying in my rearview mirror.
You know what? I got a call to go help the sheriffs and the ambulance with a case. And the first time I used them was like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to see driving down the road? These are too bright. But you get used to it. And then
You gotta get used to it.
the sheriff looks at me and goes,
Hi, Drops.
not bad for a little S10 pickup truck. It looks better than our lights. He goes, but where's your siren? He goes, if you're gonna run red and blue lights, you gotta have siren. I'm like, okay, I'll order one. He goes, I'll bring you one next Saturday. So hopefully Saturday I'll have
That's a nice cop.
Drop said that one tree looked close to a power line. Does the electric company come and trim it?
which tree?
I don't
The
know.
one
He
that's
said,
leaving over the road.
Oh no, that power line's on the other side of the road. So the way I'm gonna cut it down, it'll never even get close to that power line. Well, I had a tree limb come down from my neighbor's tree, and she wanted to pay
Hey.
me for all that.
I'll bring my nephew down.
Can
He's a monkey.
you see this power line right here, or is it too dark?
Mhm.
"Oh, I
That's
see it."
Okay, see my telephone pole? Oh, hold on, let me get closer. Get out of this light. See my telephone pole? How it's
Mhm.
actually leaning?
A little bit.
It's a lot. Well, I can touch this. I could literally stand right here at my black pickup truck. If I wanted to, I could grab a hold of those.
Don't
Very
write
Whoa,
easy.
yourself
they
up.
not fix that?
You know what they told me? It's not their
What?
problem. It's my problem.
How is that
Because
your problem?
it's on
on
my
his
property.
property.
From the meter
It's
base
on
to
his
his house
property.
is on him.
It's
They're
going
only,
from
they only
from
go
that
to-
telephone pole that's right there to my pole. So what I'm going to do, hopefully this weekend, is I'm going to tie a come along to the corner of my house. I'm going to pull that sucker back.
Hey,
But yeah,
my nephew's a monkey.
Wow.
He likes climbing trees.
I asked if they would at least come down and just cut it off so I don't get electrocuted. They go, we can come and cut it off, but it may take a month or two to come back and like get that,
Mm.
figure it out. Yeah, you might crops, but they're still gonna tell me it's my problem. That's the only thing.
But see, all the electric company has to do is go to the edge of the road, edge of your property, and pull that power line taut towards the road and refasten it.
They would have to come to this power line, this power pole across the street, because it goes from there to the one that's in this tree, then over to my house. So,
Oh, you got to take out that tree first.
well, there's another tree or two more trees, but it's on my neighbor's property that's dead and breaking trees off. And she's moving. She's selling her property. I wish I had the money too, because that's 2.5 acres of property right there.
I
Hey,
agree. There shouldn't
for
be a power pole in a tree.
For $60,000, I would buy 2 acres of property that has a house on it, or at least a mobile home.
Depends on
worth
what
it.
they're asking for it.
$60,000. And the funny part about it is, you can rent out the other property because it has its own meter. Let someone rent it out, put up a tiny house over there, rent it out for $800 a month. You got it made.
Airbnb.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Airbnb. There you
Exactly.
go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about buying a house like on or at close to a lake
Mm-hmm.
and doing a lake house and Airbnb in that bad boy.
I'd love to.
Like Arm's
We
family
can
home.
stay in it whenever we want to for free because we already own it, and then all the rest of the time it's just Airbnb it.
Yeah.
Like Arm's
Have
family home.
you guys ever heard of Palestine Lake
Yeah,
in Texas?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
that's
I'm
a good
45
crappie
minutes
lake.
from. I'm 45 minutes from that lake.
That's a good crappie lake.
Yeah, it is, and good catfish too.
You get some giant cats out of that lake.
Wow.
Let's see. Have you guys heard of Tyler, Texas?
Yes.
No comment.
I'm an hour and 25 minutes west of Tyler. It depends on how fast I drive too. If I do 80, I can be there within an hour and 10 minutes.
That's driving slow.
For a 1995
It's driving low.
Slow.
for a 1995 Chevy S10 pickup truck, that's pretty damn good.
No, I'm saying the driver's driving slow, not the truck.
You know what's funny about? I was going to give up YouTube. There's too much drama, and then I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. Don't let other things drive you away. I'm like, yeah, got a point. But when do I have time to do YouTube? I'm so freaking tired. And then I'm like, okay, I can get off, come home, be home by 9, do a short video and put it out and go from there. That'll start, right? No big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I got over 10,000 followers. I got to keep them going.
There you
I don't
go.
even have 10,000.
I don't even got 2,000 yet.
Oh, I see.
Hey, you got more than I do, Amy.
Amy, you guys grown a lot.
Yeah.
And you know, you got you got the right people helping too. You know,
Yeah.
And it's organic.
Yes, it's organic growing.
right. I mean, I got lucky and posted videos that took off
Yeah.
about this house. So I got lucky there. And I've
Yeah.
had people
Hi,
shout me out,
Casey.
all that, but I don't ask anybody on YouTube for anything at all. I know there's
I
people
don't.
out there that, you know, ask for help. People go and help them. And that's great. But I live too freaking far away from any YouTubers for me to
Hey,
ask. So no sense of me asking, going, hey, can you guys come down and help me for a weekend and move all this wood?
I'm just the one that sends the bean bombs.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I just
Yes,
send
you
bean
do.
bombs where I can't go. The people wonder how I know what they want and exact colors, and they're trying to figure it out. I'm like, really? You
Like
don't
my
know? Okay.
I want to turn my entire backyard into a garden.
Thank you, Cassie.
But we'll get there. I'll have my own little this whole backyard back here will eventually be 50 raised beds.
No.
I
In
tell you
26
what, once you
our
get those
driveway.
raised beds, you're gonna have all kinds of creatures coming in to eat your veggies.
Nope. I'm putting up a fence.
Yeah, Palmetto Paratrooper lives in Oklahoma.
Mhm.
He's not far.
Far.
What do you look like that?
He's not far. Yep. It's getting dark there.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
I'm on the other side of Missouri, so I'm in Illinois, so that's almost like a 7-hour drive.
Hi,
Yeah.
Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Let's trade paint.
Hi,
What's
Mary.
up, John?
Hi. How are you?
Good.
I know Sean.
Yep. I know Sean too.
Well, I met him a year ago. Scared the crap out of me, though.
Sean and Kelly were the first
Well,
ones
believe it or
to
not,
here.
I met
I
them when I lived in
I
Oklahoma.
could go by my
Very
middle
sweet
name if I
people.
chose to. But there's only one other person that has that middle name, so I'm going to stay with Abbott.
Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for letting me up, Amy. Appreciate it.
You are so welcome, Ed. You're welcome anytime.
I've got to go to work.
All
I
right.
don't
Well,
want-
don't work too
Have
hard.
Chris, can
fun.
you go to work for me?
No,
No.
hey, I got to go to work in a little
All you
while
got-
myself. But
All you got to do is mess with chicken trailers and the trucks.
yeah, I got to take care of
Well,
over
give
4,000
me a
cars
few
on
hours.
auction.
Yeah. Well, see, I can't even have chicken. I mean, I can have chickens, but I can't have chickens. I can
Right.
have chickens at my
Maybe.
house as long as I don't have a rooster. But because of the company I work for, I can't have chickens because of cross contamination.
Right.
Ah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I want chickens. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And
Yeah.
I'll keep listening.
Good
I just
night.
got to go to work.
All right.
All righty. Bye.
Bye. I always wanted to set up a garden as bait for big old.
Deadfall trap for a deer.
Hello, young lady.
How are you, Mary?
I'm doing good.
Let's see.
There's something happening tomorrow.
Is there?
What?
Somebody's birthday.
Is it your
It's
birthday
my
tomorrow?
birthday tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Thank you.
So everybody, if you don't know, the 23rd is Teresa Jukowicz's birthday.
TJ.
Happy
TJ?
birthday.
TJ's birthday is the 23rd.
So, are you going
And
to
you
have
can
some
ready
kind
to
of
go.
celebration live?
Yes, at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we're going to be having a celebration live. And at the very end, we're going to be doing a $25 gift card to Amazon as a giveaway.
All right.
So hopefully everybody will join us. And then I have been cooking my grandmother's spaghetti sauce on the stove. I felt like a little
I
bit of
know.
nostalgic
You're giving something
kind
away
of
for your
thing.
birthday.
Nostalgic feeling all day. So I've cooked her spaghetti sauce on the stove. It's felt like I've walked into my grandmother's house all day long. And we're going to have that for tomorrow's dinner. But I uploaded the recipe, and there's a giveaway in that video too that'll run the entire month. So I'm going to have spaghetti dinner.
I love making
Nice.
homemade spaghetti and spaghetti sauce.
Y'all making me hungry. I'm gonna go eat something.
I just don't have the time to do it right now with work and everything.
Well, we used to live in South Florida, so inevitably when we drove to Daytona Beach, which was 4 hours away, my grandmother would be having the spaghetti sauce on her stove cooking all day long. So you walked into her house and it just you just knew you were going to have that spaghetti dinner. And I thought, I feel like
a good Italian spaghetti sauce takes almost 8 hours to cook.
Oh, it's been cooking since about 3:30, 4 o'clock this afternoon, and I'll be cooking till about 10 o'clock tonight. It's always better the next day.
Oh,
Right.
that good Italian spaghetti sauce when it's made fresh like that. Ooh.
Yeah. I've added things.
You get all of it, and then 5 minutes later, you want more of it.
Yep.
Good
I've
night.
added things. Like, she didn't use sweet Italian sausage. I added that. She used canned mushrooms. I used fresh mushrooms. So I've made it my own over the years, but we haven't had it for a long time. And I just was like,
when I make Italian sauces, spaghetti sauces, I use everything fresh. I don't use nothing canned. I use it the way the Italians do. I use the Italian sausage that's uncooked, and I make the meatballs with it. Then I add the Italian sausage in there, brown it all together. Then I put it all in the sauce after draining it, and let it slow cook.
Yeah, I use a can of tomatoes, but it's still good. Now, they said there was a trick. If you put in carrots, I don't know if it'll work, but if you put in carrots into your spaghetti sauce, it helps with the acid.
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done it before.
If you put in raw, uncooked carrots that you peeled, and you cut them into chunks, and put them in there, let them cook with it as it's cooking, that carrots will absorb the acid.
Oh.
You know what I've seen people do or heard of? I didn't walk.
And I've
heard of them doing it. They take one of those strainers and they stick that strainer down in there where the carrots stay in the strainer and it does all the cooking and everything. And then they just take it back out so they don't even stay in there.
Right, that's all you do. You just take a big strainer that fits inside that pot, put all your chunks of carrots in there in the sauce, make sure it's a good 2 inches, the sauce is 2 inches above the carrots, and you put another strainer on top of it to hold it in there, and just let it cook the whole time. So when you're done with it, you take out both strainers, you get all the carrots out of it, there's no acid, and a little bit of brown sugar helps take care of the rest of the acid that's in there.
Huh. Well, I did that, but I also grated some like fresh, grated some carrots to put in there, and I put some spinach in there. And when we buy the Italian, when we buy the Sam's Club chickens, my mom makes homemade bone broth. And I even added that to it just to enrich it a little bit more. So we tasted it. And it was like, man, it was absolutely delicious.
But, I tell you this, when you add the bone broth, add it when you're sauteing, when you first start your sauce. Add the bone broth in when you first add your tomato sauces and your seasonings in it so it can marinate and cook evenly with it.
Oh, it's done that all day long. I added it when I put everything in, but
nice.
A lot of people when they put bone broth in, they wait an hour or two afterwards before they add it, and that's a mistake. You should add it when you first add all your wet ingredients in there at the same time. Hey, Faith.
Use fresh San Marzano tomatoes.
I either use Marzano tomatoes or Amish tomatoes,
Hi, Faith.
and I can get
Courtney's
a
back.
lot of Amish tomatoes.
Ryder is here. Hi,
I
Ryder.
can
The
get-
longest
I can
name
get
I know.
on YouTube.
Mhm.
I can get
And she always-
a lot. Go ahead.
She always had one of those, Pepperidge Farm cakes. The ones you get in the freezer section. So I got one of those.
I can get a lot of Amish tomatoes, which I can make a good Italian spaghetti sauce with. It's hard to get those Italian tomatoes.
So it kind of likes putting raw tater and beans to cook. You do not want to eat that tater.
No. Good luck with that one,
Yes.
Faith.
Ryder has the longest name on YouTube. Hmm. Yes, Ryder Leonard with RNC Acres, Slim Chance Outdoors.
And you made it worse. You made it remember. So now it's got the little member logo
No,
on
he
there too.
became a member.
I know.
Hmm.
But you have memberships.
Yeah, I
So
do have
it's
memberships.
I can
your
make-
Mhm.
I can make spaghetti sauce. I can make marinara. I can make all kinds of salsas and hot sauces. Easy. But the noodles take time, so you don't mess them up.
fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is nothing at any store I have found that compares to fresh, authentic made pasta. Like
Yep.
No.
nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing.
Yep. And see, here's one thing people don't understand. If you want a good flavorful salsa, add basil and cilantro to it.
Cilantro.
Cilantro and basil will make that salsa pop that much more. It gives you a lot more flavor.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna have to go eat, y'all. I think they're talking about food.
He said he's hungry because
Now-
everybody's
now-
talking about
now
food.
I'm hungry.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to go eat something.
Hmm.
Well, I'll get your mind. We also have another celebration. I got to 1,700 today.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm still stuck at
2,000 is
1,400.
just right around the corner.
Right?
Hey,
Right?
I'm still stuck at 1,400 and change.
I think we're still in like 1745 is what we are right now.
A
So
little bit more than me.
Congratulations.
yeah, there's Glenn Anderson. Hello, Glenn. Just got here. Now I'm
Hey,
hungry.
Glenn.
I don't post anything on this channel, Lori.
She shared this one.
Yeah. I passed 200K views this week.
6 subs and I ain't made a video yet.
Oh, he passed 200K views this week. That is awesome, Palmetto Paratrooper. And there is a Faith's channel, if y'all have not checked her out. She finally hit 127 in subscribers. So, yeah, 127. And we said if she got to 125 to 150 range, that she would go live for her first time ever after she has Renly. So,
Hey, Daisy.
hospital.
Missy, I do have another channel I can go over and hook set
What's
Faith
that?
with too. But
Well,
My
I
total
think
views doubled in this month.
I think people don't realize you look at YouTube very differently when you're on this side of the camera. You look at how you interact with channels. They make sure you hit that like button, and how important hitting that subscribe button is, and commenting and watch time. You just look at things in a totally different light than when you were a viewer. And it's a lot more work than people realize.
I'm like, oh, I agree with that. But now that I have a Christian channel now, I have to do things more of a different light instead of my way. I have to let the Spirit lead me on what to do Bible studies on and stuff like that. And that's a
Well,
lot harder.
I do devotions. I'm
So you know
trying to
what
get caught up.
So you know what I'm talking about. What the Lord wants you to lead and teach and share on. So
I make the devotions recorded, and then I do other stuff live, and I do, recipes and everything else. But I do the devotions recorded. That way people can watch them if they choose to watch them.
See, I do live Bible studies every Sunday night.
Ryder and Courtney are up to 106 subscribers. Woohoo! Cute. I started over, but with nearly 1,500 subs and some knowledge of the back end of YouTube.
Hi, RNC
Yay!
Acres.
I'm still learning.
There's a lot I'm still learning on YouTube. 107 now. RNC is up
Wonderful.
to 107.
I would say this: even though we've been on YouTube for a while, each of us, there's always something we learned every day about YouTube. In StreamYard or Restream. But I tell you what, since I use Restream, I won't go back to StreamYard.
Really?
Yeah, it gives you so much more on the control panels that you can use, and you can enhance your panel with than what StreamYard has to offer. And now StreamYard is trying to take what Restream has and mold it into StreamYard to where they can get the people back over into StreamYard. But where StreamYard is messing up, since they bought out the other people, they hiked the price up for Restream. For $20 a month. I can get everything I want on Restream at a cheaper price than what StreamYard has.
Well, I have Streamlabs. That's what I went with because I couldn't do StreamYard, and I liked StreamYard. And I have to sit down and really understand all of it a lot more because I can't put comments up. There's a way to do it, but I hadn't need to sit and do it. And my aunt passed in March, and then I had some health issues, and so I'm getting back on track, and I haven't been able to sit and do it. But I paid for the Ultra with Streamlabs, and I've just got to get really into understanding it and, understanding how to add this and that and so forth and so on. But, there's aspects of StreamYard that I absolutely loved. I said to my son-in-law, he was very good with computers. I said, listen, I would love to sit with you. We can figure out, I can do a whole thing of what I liked and what I didn't like and put something together. Because I thought what StreamYard did to their people was just terrible. I think they lost a lot of people.
If we could help figuring it out with Catfish with 22 more subs, so we can hit 100, that'd be amazing.
Yes. If y'all can share Bobby's link.
Away from 100.
Yeah, let's get him to 100, y'all. He's 22 away. 22 away. And he's awesome. And he just made his channel at the 10 Killer meetup.
Mm-hmm.
So he hasn't been out for very long. So let's get him to his first 100. Let's share his channel out. It is not. It is not a competition at all.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Yes.
One day when you got some time, just go into Streamlab. Open up. Don't go live. Just go in there and open it up on the control panel inside. and you get familiar with all the buttons, what they do and everything. So that way you know better how you can use it to your channel's advantage and for your advantage. Explore.
Well,
go in the Streamlab and just
I've gone live, so I know how to do all that.
Good night, Cassie.
I'm not talking about going live.
And-
I'm talking about the extra buttons where you can add like banners and background pictures and stuff like that.
I've done a lot. I just need to sit and watch a video on all of like adding this bot and that bot and trying to, there is like a thing you can add or a widget that you can add to be able to put comments up on the screen. And I have to figure out how to do all that. And I just
Good night, Lori.
finally getting back to myself. I can sit and kind of absorb it. I couldn't absorb it.
I know that's why I was telling you just go in the control panel and just play with it and find out what does what for you. Because that's what I did with StreamYard when I first got on it. I went in there after I went live, found all kinds of nice juicy buttons and everything I could push and add things to.
Yep.
Background pictures, everything. I know it takes time. I'm still learning more and more about the Restream, but Streamlab, I looked at that one first. It reminded me a little bit too much of StreamYard. I'm like, nah. Hey, Jan. So I went to Restream.
After my aunt passed, and then I winded up in the hospital after Easter, it was just like a lot of things happened that I couldn't really focus on anything else but myself.
Oh,
and
I completely understand that because it's your health and your family comes first before anything else.
Exactly.
Absolutely agree.
So, I'm getting back.
But remember,
right about the time for my birthday.
Hey,
So
that's
Ryder,
when my birthday is.
so Ryder is asking how long it takes for YouTube to verify you.
YouTube, when you
so that he can
first start,
post links in his description and stuff.
Well, when you first hook into StreamYard and you fill out the stuff on StreamYard, it normally takes anywhere from 24 to 48 hours so StreamYard YouTube can verify it.
Hey, Kelly.
I don't know if he's asking that. Is he asking the fact that the 500 subscribers have to happen, and that's where it opens partial monetization?
Yes.
Right.
And that comes with 3,000 watch hours.
Yeah,
3,000
watch hours.
If you get to 50, you can start going live.
With StreamYard, you can go live with no subs.
Yep.
And it took me a while when it said 50, and it took at least till it got to 100 for YouTube to go, oh yeah, you can go live. Like you could have done that, 50 subscribers ago.
I remember that. I even tried it at 25 with StreamYard, and StreamYard and YouTube had a fight over that one.
Yeah, he's asking about YouTube, not StreamYard. Yeah. And that is 500.
Yeah, 500. But if you go through StreamYard, you can do it at 50, but it takes anywhere from 24 to 48 hours for them to verify. But StreamYard, YouTube, it takes 500. Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
That's a new name. I haven't seen that in here.
Yeah, that is on Mary's
my
live.
channel. Yeah.
Anywho.
Okay. Hey, Rebel.
That's for Jan. Anywho. Blessed through connection. Hello.
That's my other channel.
Oh, okay.
I'm modding myself right now just in case.
Blessing through connections. Okay.
That's my other channel. what I did with that channel is eventually what we'd like to be able to do is just, go on and, just have people connect, not really have anybody live, but just have channels connecting through that. But it's also a great idea because when you're trying to get people to watch your playlist, if you have other people's playlists mixed in with that, then you're not getting the credit and it makes it difficult. So what we did with that channel, and I have to add more playlists to that channel, is make playlists of other channels we like and that we want to support and share out. And we can send people over there and say, go check out these wonderful channels on that channel. And then all of our playlist, except for we do like a weekly supporting playlist of other channels and so forth. All of our playlist on our channel is everything is our stuff and we're getting the watch time. And then we created another channel to say, hey, check out these other channels and we can still support. But it can get confusing when there's a lot of different playlists and you go, is this theirs or someone else's or so forth? If I'm doing a collaboration, then of course I'll put the collaboration on our playlist, but
Oh yeah.
we're using that as another channel to just sit there and support and share playlist off.
I think Cassie went to bed, Jan. I'm receiving an award for all I've done for the veterans July 1st from the city
Awesome.
of Metro. That is nice. That's when our granddaughter's supposed to be born, July 1st.
We're actually, for July 4th, Janet is one of our subscribers, and she makes hats for veterans, and she has a goal of getting 4,000 hats by the end of the year. She's also dealing with some cancer, and so we are going to try to help her with some yarn and sending her some yarn to go ahead and pay it forward to making the goal of making those hats for all those wonderful veterans. And by the end of the year. And that's going to be in honor of my dad. He served 28 years, 6 months, and 10 days in the Navy.
Oh, wow.
So we'd like to help her with yarn. He's in heaven.
Okay.
Kelly says that she says, I think Jan is ignoring me. That's not a word, Amy. What's not a word?
Anywho.
I think she's behind.
Like is that anything like honey?
Are you all the way to the live? I think you're behind because I said anywho a long time ago.
Yeah, I think she's running behind. Bouncing between two channels, I think.
Because I can't remember who said anywho. Oh, it
wasn't me.
Kelly. It was Kelly that said anywho.
Hey, Peter.
It is something that's close to my heart. That's nice. That is nice. Well,
that's a deep subject. You know that, right?
Do what?
You said well. I said you know that's a deep subject, right?
Yeah. Well, usually when I say well, Johnny knows what that means. And he starts laughing.
Yeah, but that also means short people have to swim in that big well.
Yeah.
There's tall people, we just have to stand up. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
so well means you're not doing a 6-hour live.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
she's doing a 10-hour live.
Ryder knows.
See, Ryder knows. It usually
She
means
starts
like
doing that.
15 minutes or
Well,
less.
that's the heat. Like, I'm getting tired and I want to go to bed, and I'm trying to be polite about it.
Yeah. Ryder knows. No, today it was hilarious. They told me that Courtney wants Ryder to buy a big swimming pool. But she says that it has to go up to here on her. And I said, well, I drowned because standing next to Courtney, I'm that tall. She's taller than
Yeah,
me.
the water comes up to you on her.
Drown.
Well, that's where you need floaties, Amy.
You run around with a snorkel on.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need floaties for Ryder and Courtney's swimming pool.
Yeah, and Amy needs a snorkel.
Yeah.
Snorkel and the mask.
So, I guess Ryder's supposed to get a pool. So, Ryder, hop on it, guy, because Courtney wants it this deep on her. So, I don't know. We'll bring the floaties.
Ryder gonna drown too.
I know Ryder's gonna drown too. Ryder's short.
You must have some short people in your family.
Ryder is, well, yeah. There's quite a bit of short people in my side of the family. Well, yours too.
Yeah, mine too. Yes.
Yeah, I'm the tallest of all my siblings. But my dad, I was actually taller than my dad, but all my uncles and my grandpa on my dad's side were all 6'1", 6'2", 6'3". My dad was 5'9" or whatever, so he was the shortest one, and I'm taller than he was.
He
Glenn,
says
if you put floaties on your ankles, then you better be prepared to be an upside down bobber.
Exactly.
My grandmother was short, but I'm 5'9".
You're not that short. Compared to me being 6'3", 6'4", you're not that short.
My husband's 6'2", and my daughter is 5'8". So she thinks she's gonna be taller than me, but nope. But my grandmother was shorter.
Yeah, my dad's mom was like 4'10", little Cherokee Indian old lady. My grandpa was 6'2". it was comical.
Glenn, that's being nice about saying that.
Well, believe it or not, I'm part Greek. And so there's a part of Greece, a little island, and I forgot what the island was called. And there was a lot of people that had blonde hair, fair skin, and they were really tall. My uncle was like 6'5", 6'6". So they weren't the normal vision of what that, what the Greek part was like. And so I got it from that side of the family.
See, I'm half Norwegian. And they're known for beards.
My grandmother was Scottish.
Yes, I'm ending it at 1:30. An hour and a half.
Okay.
Yes, I'm ending it at an hour and a half. Because y'all, I haven't eaten either. Because we had a late
we didn't go to the
workout
gym this morning, so we went to the gym after work.
Yes. And
so I got to work all day and then go to the stinking gym.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Amy.
Yes.
When are you going to do more cooking videos?
Actually, it'll probably be.
I mean, you do some cooking videos.
Yeah, I know. Something that I'm cooking and using the awesome thing that you
mixer thingy.
Yeah, my mixer thingy. Yes.
That
would probably be not the next one, but in the next two. Not
the one after next.
The one after next. Yes. And yes, Courtney needs
Not
to.
right now, but later.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I've got some spaghetti sauce on the stove. You're welcome to.
There you go.
And hey,
You're
I gotta
welcome to
get
come
Nana
over.
to do the same. Hey, I need your help to get Nana to do the same thing with that beautiful bean she got.
Right.
Right? She needs to get, and she does a lot more cooking than I do.
Well,
You two,
you
hey,
cook
you two
more
need to get
often
together.
than it's not like you don't cook.
Yeah, it's not that I don't cook. It's just
You usually don't record it because
Yeah, I
that's
usually
not
don't.
what you normally your thing. So
My mom helps me with a lot of the cooking because of the fibromyalgia, but I said to myself today, I'm having a good day today. And I thought I wanted to cook my grandmother's spaghetti sauce, but there's a lot of times I just can't do a lot of the cooking. So,
Mhm.
that's why when we do like a cooking video, we take pictures and then I sit down and I edit it together and put something together like that because I just can't stand for very long. And I have my good days and not so good days, but today was a pretty good day. And I thought, I'm making this spaghetti sauce.
Wendy
They are
says,
not.
I'm fixing dinner now and listening. Wendy, do what, Ryder?
the cooking
And canning.
and
Yeah,
canning.
she needs cooking and canning because she does have a mixer of her own, and she needs to be putting out some content of cooking.
Ryder just wants to eat.
Yeah, Ryder just wants to eat. Well, who doesn't want to eat? You like to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like to eat. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, she has all the stuff for both, right? She really does.
I went and got me a medium-sized food processor.
Yeah, I'm
for me.
almost 2 minutes over, y'all. Tomorrow is my bread making day.
We're pushing her.
I know.
I haven't
I've
made
been
bread in a
cooking,
while.
guys. I just don't record. You have to record, Courtney. You're a YouTuber now. You can put it on YouTube now.
Hey,
We're always looking for good recipes.
Every time I make bread, I bake it on the pellet smoker.
Yeah, she does bread, but she didn't record. That's right. She didn't record.
Fail.
So Jan just said we're always looking for good recipes. Okay. Is there anybody doing healthy recipes right now as a collaboration?
Absolutely not. Who does something like that?
Calm down. Calm down.
I eat my vegetables by eating vegetarians. I've never seen a deer eat a hamburger, so I get my veggies by eating deer. Cows eat grass.
Jan,
So there we go.
you need to put a collaboration of healthy recipes. There you go, because you brought it up. You should do it.
I should do a collaboration maybe of nostalgic recipes, the ones that come from like family thing now that I started with the grandma's one.
Hey, your little book thing, you look over, not there, but over there behind the thing. Behind y'all.
Yes.
We have a cookbook over there with what was it? Depression era recipes. That was pretty cool how they made food with like next to nothing.
She said, geez. Yes, Jan, you should start a healthy meal collaboration.
No.
Do it, Jan. I will be part of it.
Don't do it.
You said don't do it. Do it, Jan. I'll be part of it. Eat more fish.
I'll do one for the nostalgia one. That'll be fun.
Jan, I can do one on fish.
I don't measure
I
my
can do one on catfish. I can do one on crappie. I can do one on salmon.
Okay, Jan, you just
on any kind of
put
fish.
it together. Put it together and let me know, and then I'll be part of that. Let's do that. Yes. Yeah, they do say that fish is more like they say it's healthier, but I don't eat it.
I'm into for the healthy one too as well. I don't know what yet, but I'll figure something out.
And then when you do your nostalgia one,
That's healthy.
we'll do.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'll be part of that one too. I'll figure something out because I have
Then
family
Depression
recipes.
I'm trying to think of
Yeah,
something
I got
nostalgic.
a Depression era cookbook and all kinds
And
of
the
stuff.
Amish one. Amish.
Yep.
Those are pretty old.
Chicken
recipes.
divan. That's the one I'm going to do for the nostalgia one.
Oh, nostalgia.
It's
one, I
not
could do
healthy, but
homemade-
it's delicious.
for nostalgia. That would be homemade chicken and dumplings.
Yes, an open collaboration would be awesome.
When we made chicken divan, when my grandmother made it, we thought we were fancy dancy when we did it, and then she, of course, used to make it with her homemade pilaf. You know, it was absolutely delicious, and so that's the one I would do because that brings back a lot of memories when we'd sit around the table. Our clams and linguine, that was another one because we'd sit around the table and have that too as well. See, I figure out I have a little playlist with all the recipe stuff. And one of these days, when hopefully way down the road when I'm not here, my daughter wants to remember a recipe, or my grandkids want to be able to have a recipe like my grandmother's spaghetti sauce, they can just go on the YouTube channel and be able to get it right then and there. And then they have it.
Yep.
Ace, you mean
So
cream of
legacy.
tartar?
For
I haven't
Friday
made
night,
homemade.
Moroccan fish.
I have not made homemade tartar sauce in a while, but I still know how to do it. And I do not use mayonnaise.
Hashtag healthy meals. Yes.
Hey, and I do not use mayonnaise when I make tartar sauce.
Well,
You ain't gonna eat mussels.
I know I ain't.
Why don't you even that?
Because I'm like, and I do the eat more meat.
Eat more meat.
Hey, I know a lot of people.
Carnivore.
They already have that. That's carnivore. What do
I
you
do.
use?
What do I use
Yes.
for a base? Sour cream. Sour cream for a base. Use sour cream for a base for your tartar sauce instead of mayonnaise.
The Supreme View. Just wanted to stop by and like and say hello before heading to bed. Wishing everyone here a good night. Well, good night.
It's not weird, Lori.
Lori said that's weird.
No, it isn't, because if you're looking for something to give more tartness to it, mayonnaise has too much sweetness in it, and sour cream is natural, and it has that natural little tart to it, so it just adds to the tartness of the tartar sauce.
Well, I will have to see what I can do
You're
for the
looking for a
health.
natural tartness, and sour and mayonnaise has too much sweetness to it. So that way you don't have to add lemon juice and lime juice to break up that sweetness.
Ooh, Faith is at 129 subscribers. What?
I didn't do it.
My husband for Father's Day wanted biscuits, sausage, and gravy, which is on our channel too. We put that recipe in. But that's what he wanted for his with the homemade 7-Up biscuits. Oh, they're the best. Get the store bought.
You see, on my cooking channel I started, I did a brisket trimming on it, but I didn't show how to season it or cook it in the pellet smoker. I'm going to have to go back and do that one again.
My daughter said to my husband, I want your ribs for my birthday. So my husband said, we got to do the ribs. And he said, you're going to have to record doing that so that we can put it on the channel. I said, yes. But he boils his ribs and the whole
I
house
don't.
smells like barbecue sauce. And then he cooks them and he puts them in the refrigerator overnight, just marinated in barbecue sauce, and then cooks them for 4 hours. It is the only ribs she will eat.
I put my ribs uncooked, seasoned, a dry seasoning on it, and let that seasoning set on those ribs for at least an hour or two before I put them on the pellet smoker. And those things come off that pellet smoker juicy and tender.
The pastor that married Josh and I, literally, and he was just this, he wore suits and tie and everything. He tried these ribs and he had his sleeves up here and he had barbecue sauce all over him and his face. And Josh was like, "So how do you like them?" He said, "I think I'm going to have to try some more. You'll have to do it again." Everybody loves them.
I'm not a big fan of barbecue sauce. I'm more like a smoked rib flavor off a pellet smoker that does it more of a balanced flavor to it. Barbecue sauce is just too sweet unless I make it from scratch.
Well, the fact that my daughter will only eat his ribs, only Dad's ribs. So she said, "You've got to make them. You've got to record it." She said, so that it's on there. I said, "Okay." Future generations.
Posterity.
Yep. We made it, and we were like in a residence inn, and we made these ribs, and they had like an oven and so forth, and we made them. The whole hotel room smelled like barbecue sauce the whole entire time we were there.
Jan, I can do a spicy barbecue sauce. I can make a spicy barbecue sauce. One that I guarantee that'd be one that Chris would like. A good spicy barbecue sauce.
That's what he said to Adam. "I want your ribs." 11 minutes past. I know. I just said, "Well, people."
Hey.
I want to thank everybody for coming up on panel. Thank you for being in chat. I know I'm usually going like,
home, but you gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, you ain't got to go home, but you ain't. Yeah, you got to go somewhere. And tomorrow, Mary has a live.
Happy birthday, Mary.
I only have an hour and 18 minutes to still be 29. Yeah, I'm not telling you my real age. I just keep celebrating my 29th birthday over and over and over again.
So can I
a great night.
Can I still celebrate my 36th birthday?
Yep. And the whole month of June is my birthday. And my husband's grandmother celebrated her 96th birthday on the 15th.
I know Teresa's going to get me on this, but remember, the 23rd of this coming month is Teresa's birthday.
Yes.
TJ's birthday.
Thank you.
So be sure to wish her a happy birthday.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I love you guys. Thank y'all for
bye, everybody.
Amazing.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. I may be a day older.
Or
a year older, right?
Don't forget the healthy #healthy meals. Yes.
And the nostalgia one.
All right, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.